Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm here to tell you what's happening in my team. Right now, it's time for the second Idols Series 1 release. And leading the way is the human highlight film himself, Dominique Wilkins. On top of that, this pack also features a diamond version of the
Margaret Hunt-Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released...
Thanks, David. Here are the five for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Porzingis is out there with Powell, and it's Brunson in at the point. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone...
Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dwight Powell. Cobb, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Patrick Beverly. Back to Wright. And finished off by Wright.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Cobb. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
Good eyes from Cobb. Spotting the wide-open man. Sets it up perfectly with that pass.
Outside, George. Pulls it up. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. He lobs it up.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
George up top. Guarded by Doncic. Jackson from long range. Doesn't go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Wright looking around. The pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it fly. Again, the Mavericks score.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Morris outside. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. George. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
George against Doncic. On the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And around Jay. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Early in the game,
here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Stein. Doncic comes in for Cobb. Wright, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. The Clippers also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Patterson. Porzingis against Harrell. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Paul George. Myers is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
George with the bucket. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
To the middle. Passes it to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Finney-Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's George. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Clippers leading by 4. And here is Shamet. 7 points in the game. And that's going to be a trouble. A different look for Dallas. Now he's jacked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Cobb in for Jalen Brunson. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Morris for 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. He gets that one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Outside, George. Here's the 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 2. And now we'll send it.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of a jump. Cobb checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Wright comes in for Luka Doncic. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Patterson comes in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
They've got Dwight Powell. Wright is out there with Burke. Then there's Cobb. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. To the inside. Patterson against Powell. The rebound by Patterson.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Jackson looking it over. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Yes, that goes in.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Up top, Burke, guarded by Jackson. Wright, it's a two-pointer, and it's off the back rim. No good. Jackson kicks to Shamet. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Wright, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Patterson. And George is subbed in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. And there it is for him.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
To the paint. And Cobb, the bucket on the assist by Burke. Cobb got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
First trip to the line for him here. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The Mavericks leading. Burke looking over the floor. Pass to Wright. Powell against Harrell. Powell with it. Here's Cobb. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, this team knows to feed Cobb every chance they get. He's just so reliable.
Guys, a big-time effort for Hendricks Cobb, providing a lot of energy for Dallas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Mavericks leading by 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Harrell. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside, Porzingis. All 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Leonard. It's over Cobb. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Wright outside. It's Powell on the wing. Outside, Porzingis. Clock at 4. Floats it up for Junior. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Beverly finds George. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wright. Here's Powell. That one goes in. Powell's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball move.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now the pass to Beverly. Leonard with the ball. Shoots over Cobb, and that one's good. Leonard.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Starting to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Dallas calls timeout.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance.
The Mavericks making a change here. Wright's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Brunson scanning the floor. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside, George shoots. That one, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Wright, and Wright throws it down.
Late in the game, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Fires top of the key. Offensive rebound. Zubac. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're up by 5. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 7. We've got 28 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Morris, no good. And it's Wright with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Porzingis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. 2.
Gets the first, that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Porzingis.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in one.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of the drain.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding, hustling it. Hey. Let's get the money, the bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these by the bars, get the paper, the skrilla, the loot, the quad, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these by the bars.
Hey there, it's the 2KMC, and I'm here to tell you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. You ready? Get started with some weekend action at Gold Rush, where all VC1 and Ante Up will be used as your score. Stack those wins and you could
Over the land of the free.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. For DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, even though
David Aldridge, thank you. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the...
Some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Saric, and it's Payne in for Ricky Rubio. And then for Dallas, Hardaway's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Now Hardaway, defended by Bridges, and Hardaway gets it to go.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Suns.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 4. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Average trail by 6. And here is Burke. Wright outside. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 5. To Wright. And finished off by Wright.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Pass to Diallo. Inside. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Right outside. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Boyd. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Payne. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Good on the three-point shot.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now Burke. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And stolen by Wright. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bang, looking around. Passes to Boyd. Jacks up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Dallas as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this.
Money always.
And this has been a fairly close game. For Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porzingis. Doncic comes in for Cobb. Wright, he's checked in for Curry, and it's Burke in for J.J. Barea. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Burke. He's out there with Junior. Luka Doncic's out there with Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot.
And Ricky Rubio last season signing a 3-year, $51 million deal with the Suns to take over the reins at point guard.
Well, you think it's been a bit of a rudderless team since Steve Nash's departure. You have a 2-guard that's one of the best scorers in the league. What better way than to bring in a veteran who loves to play both ends of the court, is unselfish, and shows you what it's like to be a pro. Ricky Rubio has done that for the organization.
Oubre outside. Rubio outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre, no one around him. And he gets it to go from the corner. Oubre's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Mavericks trail by 6. Right side. Kicks it to Cauley-Stein. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Down low, here's Ayton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ayton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Dallas has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the 3-ball is good. Doncic has got 7.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
Booker the pass to Ayton. He kicks it to Payne. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
To the paint. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the deep credit, did just enough to force him to clank it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last out.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Booker.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
On deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You and I... Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Hardaway. Cobb comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Wright, he's checked in for Doncic. And Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And that one misses.
And Cobb, one of the athletes in the league that I think a lot of people look forward to on a nightly basis. He can finish plays in more ways than one.
They've got him. Carter out there with Payne. Then it's Bridges. And it's Boyd in at the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks trail by 15.
Recent years have seen the Suns hit and miss in the draft. You can count Mikal Bridges among one of those hits. They traded up to get him in 2018. And what he's provided and the potential that he still has, they don't have any regrets with that one.
Boyd the pass to Carter. For Dallas, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Porzingis inside, working on Payne. Wright, left side. Pocket 6. The pass to Cobb. With the shot. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. You go back to draft night. Bridges drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, where his mother was an employee. The elation. And then, Brent, word of a trade.
Yes, the old awkward moment where you have to change hats during the draft. You know, the Suns valued him highly, and the Sixers maybe had some second thoughts, or the deal was already worked out, but still waiting for the payoff on the Sixers end as Zaire Smith is trying to find his way onto the court.
Right outside. And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Cobb.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Bridges passes to Boyd. They get the rebound. Ayton. Nice D from Porzingis.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Cornelis, they had shot just above 55% the line, going 5 of 9.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he makes the first. And Phoenix making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Burke, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so Wright nails both of them. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bridges. Pass to Oubre. Ayton against Porzingis. Fade away. And that's off the glass and in. Ayton's got 10 points.
Ayton showing he could be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Burke, the pass to Wright. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep playing. Take turnovers out of the game, all right? Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Preaching efficiency, preaching defense. Rick Carlisle right there wants to see no mistakes out there.
Yeah, I mean, protect the basketball. Try not to force anything and just take what the defense gives you.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. They've got Wright. Cauley Stein is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Burke in at the point.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
But they get it back. Ayton. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the feed to Cauley Stein. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error.
Let's go for a different look here. Marjanovic is checked in. Curry comes in for Hardaway. Wright, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Saric kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Boyd. Got a piece of it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 and 12 now.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Go the other side, man.
Bridges against Curry.
Hey.
Wright, left side. Just 4 to shoot.
Right.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Get mine. Come on, shoot.
Bridges against Curry.
Over.
Here's Boyd, and he uses the glass on the layup.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding, hustling and hey.
Hey there, it's the 2K MC, and I'm here to tell you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. You ready? Get started with some weekend action at Gold Rush, where all VC1 and Ante Up will be used as your score.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. And DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season...
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. And they always say great offense beats great defense, but let's give those elite defenders their due. Shaq, who stands out as the best defensive players in your mind in the league right now?
Well, I got three names. First, since I'm a big guy, let's go with the big guys. Rudy Gobert, a.k.a. the Stifling Tower. See, that's his bread and butter. You talk about defense. Then you got to go to, that's the claw, Kawhi Leonard. Always going to be on that list.
Los Angeles with some changes. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Green. And Dallas also making a switch. Wright's checked in. Porzingis with the block. Morris against Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Well, a great offensive player, keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
And it becomes an iconic sight, Shaq. Your statue decorating the Staples Center, immortalized in bronze. It's so impressive. What was that like?
You know, I just got to spend the day with former teammates, coaches, Laker legends. Special feeling. Every time I look up, it just, brings back memories. I just want to thank
Shaq gets very emotional on these things.
Very
You notice this? There's a couple times now that we've seen you. This is very sad, even for us as your co-broadcasters here. We're even shedding a tear.
Kevin, why don't you give me a big hug?
Devin George.
Big hug, right?
Mike, big birthday.
I know, I remember.
For three.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Alex Caruso comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Bradley's subbed in for Cook. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic is checked in, and it's Cobb in for Willie Cauley-Stein. It's Wright on the wing. The pass to Cobb. Jack, you played on some great teams with a lot of other great players. Who stands out as maybe the best of the best you played with?
I don't like to isolate these guys, but I just say I was lucky enough to have a three amigo set. Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, and D. Wade. Towards the end of my career, I got to play with LeBron James and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen. That was a little too early.
I tell you, big fella, a lot of people forget just how special Penny Hardaway was because of the injury.
Special.
Now here's Burke. To the middle. Here's Wright. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cobb. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
It's tipped and stolen by Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Bradley kicks to Caruso. Here's Morris. He can't get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
They swipe it. And so it's Dallas looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth will definitely be on the defensive.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Morris. Green out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Avery Brent. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5.
And Luka Doncic, coming over from the Euro League, made a huge splash in that rookie campaign. And, man, he's only getting better. Diesel, did you expect him to be an instant star in this league?
Yes, because if you know anything about European basketball, they're much more fundamentally sound than we are. He was playing professional at the age of 15. He won EuroLeague MVP as a teenager. That's telling you something. I think a lot of people slept on him, but not anymore.
No way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
into the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one.
It was a big dilemma like Nelly and Kelly. Made the list of all my goals like my name is L. I was a real...
He's checked in for the Mavericks.
Right.
On the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. J.J. Barea is out there with Wright, and it's Cauley Stein in at center. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You know, I know he shoots a lot of jumpers, but that right there, Kevin, was a big man move. The defense is there, but AD's just too strong, too good.
Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cauley Stein. Wright outside. Pass to Porzingis. At 6. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. Porzingis has got 14.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here is Cook. He's got 11. Davis looking for an opening. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And this is the type of pressure Davis puts on the defenders.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Danny Green. Dallas also making some changes. Cobb's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Seth Curry in for J.J. Barea. Now here's Wright. Not a lot of room. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Wright. And Davis sends it back.
Shooters have to be really, really careful around Anthony Davis. He's remarkable at using his length to deny shots.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Davis against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Dallas, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. This is DeMorris. Shoots over Curry. And again, the Lakers no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Cobb, wide open. It's good from long range. Cobb's got 9.
And with the confidence to sink shots from downtown, Cobb helps his team space the floor.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Fires from the line. Green for 2 points. Bradley's got his second basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Outside Curry. Right down low. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Davis gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Wright outside. To the inside. Porzingis. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Davis. Morris, left side. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to Wright. 6 to shoot. For the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
The 3 from Davis. He can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got this.
Making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Wright comes in for Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Trey Burke. Green is out there with Cook. Then it's Anthony Davis. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 7. 1:56 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, JaVale McGee.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Inside, Caldwell Pope trying to break free. Good. Cook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Pass to Wright. This is it to Hardaway. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here is Cook, guarded by Barea. Fires from 14, and that one goes long.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? 58 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Davis. to Cook. But will pop against Hardaway. And it's Green, missing.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Wright taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting from Los Angeles, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Three-pointer right. Caruso grabs the miss. Knocks it loose and stolen by Wright.
Right. What a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And so the Lakers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love.
Storm's got a platinum plat, but you man, I got bronze this year. She said that I don't need to intrude, but I love the smell of your. I said thanks, baby, yours too. Big Mac, I'm a real fly dude. If I'm in the race. race, I won't lose. When you hit the stage, you get booed. If I'm in the race, I won't lose. You ain't bad, you're just rude. Lamborghini too sporty. She ain't bad, she just. I'm a big man, but I'm not 40. Anything that I drop top 40. Why them boys don't support me? Oh, them boys are too hatey. I don't know, they just hate me. Overall, underrate me. Humble them on this year. Gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year. All like LeBron this year. Storm's got a platinum plat, but you man, I got bronze this year. Gone this year. Gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year. All like LeBron this year. Storm's got a platinum plat, but you man, I got bronze this year.
Ball coming, ball coming!
Screen! Hey, right here! Grab that! Way to grab it! Yep. Hey, swing it! Come on, who got the ball? I got it! That's what the ring room for! Step out! Oh, shoot that! Corner. I guess how you
Take it! You got it! And the foul!
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding, hustling and hey.